Matthew 8, 1-34. Jesus healed a laptop. Matthew 8, 1-4. Mk 1, 40-45, Luke 5, 12-16. 1. After Jesus came down from the hill, the crowd flocked to follow him. 2. Then came a leprosy to him, then prostrate worship him and said, Sir, if you want, you can born me. 3. Then Jesus reached out his hand, touched the person and said, I want, so you are to hear. Instantly, the person was also from the custom. 4. Then Jesus said to him, Remember, don't tell this to anyone, but go, show yourself to the priest and offer the offerings that Moses ordered, as proof for them. Jesus healed the servant of an officer in the Capernaum. Matthew 8, 5-13. Luke 7, 1-10, John 4, 46-53. 5. When Jesus entered the Capernaum, an officer came to get him and begged him. 6. Lord, my servant lay in the house because of paralysis and he suffers greatly. 7. Jesus said to him, I will come to heal him. 8. But the officer answered to him, Sir, I don't deserve to accept the master in my house, just say a word, then my servant will recover. 9. Because I myself a subordinate, and under me there are also soldiers. If I say to one of the soldiers, Go, then he goes, and to another, Come, then he comes, or to my servant, Do this, then he does it. 10. After Jesus heard that, he was surprised and said to those who followed him, I said to you, in fact this big faith I never met with anyone among the Israelites. 11. I say to you, many people will come from east and west and sit to eat together with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob in the kingdom of heaven. 12. While the royal children will be dumped into the darkest darkness, there will be a roof and dental curtain. 13. Then Jesus said to the officer, Go home and be to you as you believe. So at that moment the servant recovered. Jesus healed Peter's mother-in-law and others. Matthew 8, 14-17. Mk 1, 29-34, Luke 4, 38-41. 14. Upon arrival at Peter's house, Jesus also saw Peter's mother-in-law lying because of a fever. 15. He holds the woman's hand, then disappears the fever. He also wakes up and serves him. 16. Towards the night it was brought to Jesus many people who were possessed by Satan, and with the word of Jesus expelled the spirits and healed those who suffer from illness. 17. That happens so that even the word conveyed by the prophet Isaiah, He is the one who bears our weaknesses and bear our illness. Things to follow Jesus. Matthew 8, 18-22. Luke 9, 57-62. 18. When Jesus saw the crowd around him, he told to leave across. 19. Then came a Torah and said to him, Teacher, I will follow you, wherever you go. 20. Jesus said to him, Wolf has a hole and birds have a nest, but the human child has no place to put his head. 21. One other person, namely one of his disciples, said to him, Lord, let me go first to bury my father. 22. But Jesus said to him, Join me and let the dead bury their dead. The noise was raised. Matthew 8, 23 to 27. Mk4, 35 to 41. Luke 8, 22 to 25. 23. Then Jesus climbed into the boat and his disciples followed him. 24. Suddenly the wind raged in the lake, so the boat was boiled by a wave, but Jesus slept. 25. Then his students came to wake him up. He said, "God, help, we perish." 26. He said to them, "Why are you afraid, you who don't believe?" Then got up Jesus rebuked the wind and lake, then the lake became very shady. 27. And surprised those people, he said, "What is he?" So the wind and lake are obedient to him. 2 possessed people were healed. Matthew 8, 28 to 34. Mark 5:1-20, Luke 8:26-39. 28. When they arrived on the other side, that is, in the area of the Gadara people, 2 people who were possessed by demons came from the tomb to meet Jesus. They were so dangerous that no one dared to go that way. 29. And they cried out, saying, "What have you to do with us, Son of God? Have you come here to torment us prematurely?" 30. Not far from them a large number of pigs were looking for food. 31. So the demons begged him, saying, "If you drive us out, send us to move into the herd of pigs." 32. Jesus said to them, "Go." Then they went out and got into the pigs. So the whole herd of pigs plunged from the edge of the cliff into the lake and died in the water. 33. So the herdsmen of the pigs ran away, and when they came to the city, they told them everything, even about the man who was possessed by the devil. 34. So the whole city went out to find Jesus, and when they met him, they urged him to leave their area. Amen.